Fighting under the candlelight. Welcome to Cambrian Hall. And here with me, my broadcast colleague, it's Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
It's time for the Bronze Bomber. Only the Gypsy King, Tyson Fury. He's so big and yet so light on his feet. No one moves around the ring quite like...
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, an Olympic bronze medalist from
You can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence as they touch gloves. We have high hopes and aspirations for this fight. Straight right just misses. And this is incredible action from both of these heavyweights. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. You knew we'd see these guys fight for a 4th time, but I'm certainly not complaining.
Let's look at history. Wilder is hungry the first time they drew. He said, no, that shouldn't have happened. The second time he lost, no, something's wrong. The 3rd time, we're running out of excuses. Not a 4th time. There's no 5th time. We get to the 4th time, there's no excuses left. Wilder is angry.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? And Deontay Wilder just got clipped. And down goes Wilder. Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
A shot from the gods took it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come to me.
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know what sort of...
Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Deontay Wilder rocked right now. He's in some serious trouble. We enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. There's the bell for round 2. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Whoa, Johnny. And that is that. It is a knockout. What a win. I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot. You see shots like that in the gym. At least for once, this is on TV. Thousands.
Welcome to the wonder that is the Atlantis venue. It doesn't get any more unique than this. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable.
And here he is in the flesh, Terrence Bud Amir. All the talking has been done. High hopes for this battle between these two athletes. That hook just can't find the target. The straight right just misses. Just when the fight was getting interesting between Khan and Crawford back in 2019, it was stopped after an accidental groin shot. I mean, that will do it to you.
What a fight it was. It was bubbling to be an unbelievably interesting, intriguing fight. Crawford still as fast. He's still as slick, still as powerful. Naomi Khan knows this guy can put the pressure on. So I've either got to jump on him early and throw it all in for 5 rounds, or exactly the same thing's going to happen all over again.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Crawford's legs are all over the place. And right back into the fray.
Defense, defense, defense is everything, because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
And he wasn't ready for that. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Crawford in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
I seriously hope that...
What do we expect to see here in round 2? After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
When you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Well done with that counter shot. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
Can you imagine walking into this, Todd? Walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name. You can't even hear your corner man whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about it.
Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And he just missed with that left jab. Nice counter. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. He is down big time on this. And there's the bell to start round 3. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart, be sharp. Don't be a fool, don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
That jab doesn't score. Straight right just misses. Perfect counter lands. Punch, counter punch. I can't believe we're only halfway through the round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Both men step back for just a moment. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. At this point, you got to believe. There's the bell for round 4. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They're going to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then, put the pressure on.
Those counter punches have to hurt. That counter shot lands. Nice counter punch right up the middle. There's a counter shot. Couldn't land that jab. It's all offense all the time. And down goes Crawford. As we watch it again one more time, appreciate the perfection of that knockout shot.
That's lights out right there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
They're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
He scores with the counter. They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. That'll be it. There's the bell to start round 5. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
Accuracy.
What a lovely afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, as we get set to rumble here at Empire Fight Camp. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
I feel like a fraud. How have I got these ringside seats?
Sugar Ray Roy Jones Jr., one of the greatest of all time, Pensacola's finest, an undisputed champion at 4 different weight classes.
As soon as the ball goes...
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, from New York, here is one of boxing's all-time greats with 174 wins in his 201 fights. A welterweight champion of the world, a 5-time middleweight champion of the world, Sugar Ray Robinson. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Pensacola, Florida, here is a middleweight.
Usually you don't need a weather report for a boxing match, but we certainly... And that's the opening bell, round 1. So much firepower here. Nice counter punch right up the middle. So much for boxing. This is a fight. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. An open-air outdoor stadium. What a venue for this contest.
Because let me explain to you, we are outside. Nobody can turn the temperature down. Nobody can turn the sun down. When that sun's beating on you, when you're tired, when you're frustrated, when you're getting hit, when you're getting hurt, there's no cool fan that's dropping in there. This is where it's real fighting, fight on fight.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
That punch landed. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. They block the uppercut. How about that time counter shot? You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. Well, this is the time that the trainer needs to come in and say something special.
Come on. Let him back in.
Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you can... Oh, wait a minute! Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Carries that jab away. Just misses with that uppercut. The jab just got blocked. They stop the hook there. Good counter punching. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. From this moment forward, he cannot afford to lose another round.
The belt.
On to the third. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Catch and shoot. Beautiful counter shot. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. What a punch. You can only take so much, and this guy wants no more. So they will throw in the towel. The corner has stopped it. They won't be happy about that, but c'est la vie.
went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck. And box.
Okay, let's reset, switch stance. Okay, it's not working. It's not working. Switch stance. Come on, do you want to win this fight? You've been coasting this fight, and
Let's do it.
the left hook over the right hand. That's it. Set it up with a jab, though. Set it up with a jab. Look for your power shot.
That's time.
Listen, you've switched off. What are you doing? Have you got complacent?
Let's fight.
do in the gym. You know you can do it in the gym. Be confident, that's it. Nice and smooth. Stay that way now.
One, two, three, four, five. Listen to me. Are you okay?
What was that? What are you doing? Come on, you're switching off. I need you to switch back on. Get focused.
Let's do it.
Yeah, 1-2, 1-2. Now let's stick a hook on the end. Roll into it, then come back. Now start countering.
And time.
Okay, now you're switching off. I need you to go back out there. I need you to win this round.
Why? Why? What does that mean? Yeah, but how? Why does that happen?
See, this is what she going through with her last pregnancy. She wasn't supposed to get pregnant. Her body is not strong for that.
Oh, shit.
That's what transpired everything. Her body is not strong enough to be pregnant. They told her. She almost lose her life the first with him.
So man. Oh boy, I ain't know. I never heard of this, so I don't know. It's the first time I've ever heard of that. So that's the first time I've ever heard of something like that.
Yeah. She just stay there, but she the pass her not sleeping though. When they check the watches, they asked her she the pass, so she said she didn't know she passed, so just make she wake up feeling weak. But they don't think she passed.
Yeah, that's not.
See, but all when she feel a pain, she can let the pain ride on
Listen,
so
you're
long.
switched off. What are you doing?
And then when
I
it
need you to
get
focus on
worse,
what you're doing.
and she
You don't want to
can't
lose this
bear it no
fight, do
more,
you?
then she gonna go to the
Come on.
hospital.
You've let him back into...
And in her condition, she needs to, like, anytime she has a pain, she needs to go. She have kidney failure. Like, you tell me my dog another bit.
Okay. Why does she keep on doing it?
From the line from him, she is supposed to stop. I don't know what possessed her and what's transpired. And know her body was trying to recover from the last incident.
Hell.
She learned. She lucky she gone. If she didn't gone, you would have been calling her so.
What the hell?
You would have been calling the coroner. I'm not gonna force you. I'm not gonna keep forcing you to go to the hospital if you feel the pain. You gotta let me know when you want to.
Wow.
Yeah, she just told me that's all I can tell you. What you tell me?
And so what? Is she coming back tonight or no?
She waiting on David on urine to see if she gonna let out tonight. She got to come home. I have to work. I have little amount of a doctor appointment. I gotta work. But she need to be home. I mean, she don't really have to, but I can't believe it. But I said, yeah. She needs to be home prices. I can't take that kind of shit.
All right, I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck. And box.
Holy shit.
One, two, three, four, five. Can you continue?
Okay, you let him back into that fight, and that's his round. I need you to go back out there and win this round.
Let's fight.
Good work. This is all going great. Keep doing what you're doing. On top of him. Okay, it's not working. It's not working. Switch to southpaw.
That doesn't make any sense.
One, two, three, four, five. Are you okay?
Come on, you're better than that. Come on, you're switching off.
Let's go.
Okay, big boy? You coming on with me?